Hey guys, welcome back to CoinLedger. So today we're going to look at Off the Grid, which really, in my opinion, is shaping up to be the highest quality Web3 game currently building, and they are building on Avalanche. So right here, we'll get into it, and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys like crypto gaming and the content we've been bringing. So we'll get into Off the Grid here. So what is Off the Grid? It is a battle royale. They have two different modes actually. They have a PvP and a PvE. So, welcome to the world's most unhinged battle royale. It is a 150 player melee. So, earn loot, trade items, battle royale. I mean, think like a Fortnite, Warzone. You get it. PvE, but they do have a PvE side. So, we're taking battle royale to a whole new level thanks to our genre defying story missions. So, Off the Grid is also going to be having a 60-hour narrative campaign, which will take part in as the battle royale rages on around you. So take on jobs for the video game companies, scour Teardrop Island for its secrets, or help Cobra find the missing piece of his past. So we'll look in here to who is behind Off the Grid before we get any further. So again, AAA game studio Gunzilla Games launches a gaming layer 1 on Avalanche subnet. So Gunzilla Games, an independent AAA title, did announce some time ago. This article is a little bit older, but they are the team behind Guns, an innovative and sustainable blockchain-based digital economy, fully built on an Avalanche subnet. So as we know, Avalanche does have their subnet technology, and also as we know, Avalanche Gaming is shaping up with the hype to have its own narrative in the bull market. So I think games underneath Avalanche will be huge. So they are going to have their Guns subnet on Avalanche utilizing a native Guns token, which is not out yet. So we are still pretty early on this project or in this gaming ecosystem. So the subnet has been customized, obviously, for seamless gameplay, as again, typical Avalanche subnet technology, using the Guns native token for gas fees as well. So if we look, it just goes into more in depth about the Guns native token, which again, you can find this on their website on the news towards the bottom. I'll show you in a minute. And it just goes over who is Gunzilla Games. But if we go back to the website again, so we already know they have their PvP, which is 150 player battle royale, pretty huge. They already have 4 maps currently, and then they are going to have 8 more maps coming. So right now they have Teardrop Island, Stork City, Ocio, tryout, and then again they'll have 8 more games coming, or 8 more maps coming as well. So we look here about they have their weapons, so you can get cyber limbs here, so limb upgrades as well. You can see they have the Ripper, the Slugger, the Road Runners, just different limb upgrades since it is kind of a melee battle royale for the most part. Then they have their weapons, which again you can see they have their sights, muzzle, tactical. I imagine most of these are going to be, like NFTs, obviously. So if you customize a weapon and you get it fully customizable, you should be able to sell it. That's my guess within Off the Grid. And we'll look here why it looks so quality the way that it does. They do have Off the Grid Cinema, which I thought was actually really cool. So they do have their episode 1 Switcher, so catch up with Grant Merciless Zero out for one thing only himself. So they do have that out live, and then they do have episode 2 Vincent out as well. You can get on here and watch it yourself. Just gameoffthegrid.com media. So this is where it gets huge. So we can see here that they did recently have Dr. Disrespect, Clicks, and Imperial Allah play Off the Grid. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but pretty big names. We've talked about Disrespect here with his Dead Drop game multiple times on this channel. So you're already seeing big Web 2 content creators coming into Off the Grid, which is a Web 3 game. So if we see here what the game looks like currently, they did a massive stream on it. I think these are just some highlights, but you can see this is what the game is looking at right now in its alpha stage. So pre-early stage, it's not a full launch yet, but even right now, I think it's super quality. And again, we're already seeing guys like Dr. Disrespect like the game. They can see the potential for Off the Grid. And really, I mean, this is one of the best looking battle royales that I can even really think of. I mean, we're looking at games like Fortnite, Warzone that, yeah, sure, Warzone looks pretty alright, but I think this game looks super crisp, and it really is holding up to the quality as far as graphics and gameplay that was promised. We can see, again, another different content creator playing the game, but again, this is a Web3 game. Let's just point that out. It's a Web3 game. This, again, probably one of the highest. I personally think it's the highest quality crypto game that we've seen on the blockchain. And the fact that they're building on Avalanche with their own subnet is incredible. I couldn't be more bullish. Obviously, I think Avalanche is going to have a huge narrative. So, again, just a little bit more in game shots of Off the Grid. Then you can look here on the news. And the biggest thing is that it is coming to PS5, Xbox, and PC. So we have, again, not only a high quality Web3 game that top Web2 content creators are already showing off to their following, already liking, but now it's coming to PS5, Xbox, and PC seamlessly. I mean, this is mass adoption right in front of you happening, which, again, could not be more bullish. If you're wondering, hey, haven't heard of Gunzilla Games, who is it? They do have, again, here you can find it right here. They do have Gunzilla Games, their team here. So if you see, they have their switcher, obviously, which we went over with, about Gunzilla. This breaks down, again, who is the team behind Gunzilla. Pretty big team, honestly. So founded on the desire to innovate, we break down technology boundaries in pursuit of deeply engaging next-gen experiences. I love that. So we already here we see a doxed team. You can go to their LinkedIn and you can see they have like over 130 employees part of their team here. So it is a fully doxed team, and obviously they're hiring. So very good to see. Again, I am super bullish on Off the Grid. I do have my eyes out for when they do launch their Guns token. Again, that's where you're going to be seeing the Web3 part of it, and they're aiming to do it so seamlessly where, again, these guys, just imagine if more and more Web2 content creators, as far as gaming content creators, just share the game, show it off. Then their following comes in. Again, boom, just like that. That is how you get mass adoption. So keep your eyes out for the Guns token. Obviously, when it launches or we get closer to it, I'll let you guys know. We'll cover it. I think they're aiming for early 2024. Currently, if I have that right, I believe so, but either way, that was just a quick little recap on Off the Grid. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Off the Grid? Could you see yourself playing this game? Are you a Battle Royale guy? If not, again, they have a PvP 60-hour narrative campaign coming for their project as well to kind of help get, multiple different kind of players. I really think that I've talked about this before, that as far as crypto gaming Web3 games go, you're going to see the adoption coming when you can get a game that streams pretty well. And what I mean by that is that you're going to get more mass adoption by games that you can see your favorite Web2 game content creators streaming, like Battle Royales, like War Zones, like the Fortnites. Single players are great, yes, but for the most part, all the money and all the attention and viewership is in those Battle Royale kind of games like Warzone and Fortnite. So the fact that Off the Grid is coming and it looks the way it does and it plays the way it does, I couldn't be more bullish. And then, you just put the fact that it's building on Avalanche with their own subnet. Again, super bullish on Off the Grid. Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Do you plan on getting it Off the Grid? Do you not like it? And again, we do see that they do have more projects building on Guns that will be announced soon. Again, on their Guns subnet. So super huge. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. But let me know. Comments below. Let's talk about it. If you guys can like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right. See you guys.